Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Bagisto. In today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out the sales section in Bagisto that includes different sub options that are orders, shipments, invoices, refunds, transactions, and booking section as well. Apart from that, we'll also be seeing the workflow at the customers and how the customers would be able to place the order initially. But kindly note that before a customer places the order, the admin in the backend panel needs to set up the default shipping methods and the default payment methods in Bagisto, and the admin needs to create the products as per the requirement there. Only thereafter the customer would be able to see the products at the storefront and can add those products into the cart and can then go to the checkout, select the shipping method, select the payment method, and then place the order. And thereafter, when the order has been placed, then the admin would be able to see the particular order in the orders section and can generate the invoices, shipments, can generate the refunds, check the transactions, and the booking section as well. So before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I've already logged into my customer account panel. That's the Shipment. So what I'll be doing is I'll be adding one product into the cart and I'll be making a checkout thereafter. So let's add this particular product, that's the watch product, to the cart, and then let's make a checkout. So I'll just tap here on the add to cart button and the particular product would be added into the cart, as you can see. And now from here we can tap on the checkout button to go to the checkout page, wherein the customer needs to select his billing address, and according to the selected billing address he'll be able to see the particular shipping methods available for that particular location. So here we'll be selecting from the default shipping methods that are the flat and the free rate shipping. So I'll be choosing the free shipping for this particular example. After selecting the shipping method, the customer needs to select the payment method. So here we are having the default payment methods that are there in the Bagisto, that are the PayPal, Smart Button, cash on delivery, money transfer, and the PayPal standard. So we can choose any one of them. So let's choose cash on delivery for this particular example. And after that, the customer can view the order summary here with the billing address, shipping address, the items in the cart, their quantity, the amount, and can see the shipping method selected and the payment method selected and the grand total for the particular order. Thereafter, the customer can tap here on the place order button to place the order, and the order would be placed, and the customer, after the placing of the order, can view the details of the order as well under his own account panel. So here's the order ID number 6 that we have just placed. So if I tap here on the order ID, we'll be taken to the order section of the customer in the account panel or the side panel. Here you can see we are under the order section, and here we have ordered the particular product, that's the watch product, for $1,000. And here you can see the total due that needs to be paid is $1,000 by the customer. The shipping method selected by the customer is free shipping, and the payment method that has been chosen by the customer is cash on delivery there. Right, now let's hop on to the admin backend panel and let's see the different sections in the sales section in the Bagisto default there. So I'll be logging into the admin backend panel of the Bagisto by entering the email address, password, and tapping on the sign in button thereafter. After we have signed in, we'll be able to see the dashboard, and on the side panel here we are having the sales section. So if I tap here on the sales section, we will be able to see the orders, shipments, invoices, refunds, transactions, and bookings. Now under the orders, we'll be able to see the complete list of orders that have been placed within this store by the customers. So the complete list would be visible here with the subtotal, the ID or the order ID, the subtotal, the grand total, the order date, the channel name, the status of the particular order that has been placed by the customer, billed to, shipped to, and a view button to view the particular order so as to generate the invoice and the shipment for the respective order. Under the shipments, you will be able to see the complete list of shipments that you have generated for the different orders. Under the invoices, you'll find the complete list of invoices that you have generated for the different orders there. Under refunds, you'll be able to see the different refunds that you have done for the particular orders there. Under transactions, basically you can add a transaction here by tapping here on the add transaction button, and then you need to enter the invoice ID, Then you have to choose the payment method, whether the payment method was cash on delivery or money transfer, and then you need to enter the transaction amount and then tap on the save button thereafter. Under the bookings, you'll be able to see the complete list of orders that have been placed for the booking product. So if you're having the for example, if I take you to the mixed category here that I've created, here you can see that I have a booking product as well for $500. So if a customer places the order for the booking product, those booking orders would be displayed under the booking section, as you can see here. And from here you can view the particular order by tapping on the view link, and here you can see that here's the booking product and the price is $500 for the same. So now let's check the orders section first. So as soon as the customer places the order from the store front end and successfully places the order from the store front end, that particular order comes to the orders section. And here the admin can see the order ID, subtotal, grand total, order date, channel name, the status of the order, bill to, ship to, and a view button is there under the actions column to view the particular order. So let's view the order that we have just placed for $1,000 for the watch there by the Smith Doe as a customer. So as an admin, let's view the particular order. So here we have different sections. As you can see, we have the information section that is having the order and account information, address information, payment and shipping information, products ordered section. So under the order and account section, here you can see the order information is there. That includes the order date, order status, the channel from which the particular order has been placed, the account information that includes the customer name, customer email, and the customer group. Right, that's the order and account information. Then we have the address, where in the admin can see the billing address and the shipping address of the customer. Then we have the payment and shipping section, where we can see the payment method selected by the customer and the currency chosen by the customer for placing the order. Then we can, under the shipping information, we can see the shipping method selected by the customer and the shipping price of the particular shipping method. And under the products ordered, we can see the complete list of products that were there within the order. Here you can see we had the watch product in the order with the price $1,000. The item status is ordered, subtotal is 1,000 and 1,000. Right. Then we have the invoices, shipments, refunds, and transactions. Right. Now under the invoices, right now you can see that there is none invoice, no shipment, no refund, and no transaction being displayed here. So if I go to the invoice, now what will happen is that the admin would generate the invoice as soon as the admin recognizes that the payment has been received, because this was the cash on delivery payment method. So as soon as the admin recognizes that the payment has been done, the admin would generate the invoice for the order. To generate the invoice for the order, the admin needs to tap here on the invoice button. That would bring up the create invoice section, as you can see, with the order information, billing address, payment information, products ordered. Right. So we have to tap here on the save invoice button to save the particular invoice, and the invoice would be generated. As you can see, invoice has been created successfully. Now if I go to the order number 6 invoices section, here we will find the particular invoice generated for the order ID 6 for the customer name Smith Doe. The status is paid for the order, the amount is $1,000, and we can view the invoice as well by tapping on the view invoice. We can also print the invoice by tapping here on the print button that we have, and the invoice would be downloaded, and we can view the particular invoice as well as per the requirement there. So this is the invoice ID, invoice date, order ID, order date, the bill to and the ship to details are there. The payment method was cash on delivery, the shipping method was free shipping, and here are the details of the product that have been ordered by the customer and the grand total there itself. Now after the admin has generated the invoice, after that what will happen is that let's go back to the particular order. You can see that the order status has changed from pending to processing as soon as we have generated the invoice. Now as soon as we ship the particular product, we are having the product in the inventory. Now we are packing it up and we are ready to ship the product to the customer there. We'll go to the particular shipper there, and we'll get the shipping or the tracking ID there, and we'll have the shipping name, shipper name there. So what we'll do is to generate the shipping, but before that let me show you the same processing would be visible to the particular customer under the orders section for the respective orders. So here's the order number 6. Here you can see that now it's showing as processing. Now if we wave it up, you can see the particular invoice is also visible. The invoice tab is also visible here for the customer. The customer, after the generation of the invoice by the admin, the customer can also see the invoices. So here's the invoice for the particular order, and from here the customer can also print the invoice by tapping here on the print option that we have provided under the customer account panel. Now I'll just view the particular order. It's in the processing state. The invoice has been generated. Now we have to generate the shipment. So we'll tap here on the ship button and we'll be on the create shipment page, as you can see, with the order details, the address details, the payment information. So here we have to enter the carrier title and the tracking number, and then we have to go to the source and we have to select the source under the products ordered, and here we are having a quantity to ship, that's one quantity, and then we'll tap here on the save shipment. So as soon as we have chosen the carrier there and we have sent out the shipment there to the customer's address, at that time the shipment would be generated. So we can tap here on the save shipment button thereafter. So let's tap here on the save shipment button. As soon as we have created the shipment, you'll be able to see, if I refresh this page and I go to this particular section again, you can see that the shipment section is also visible to the customers now. Now if I go to the shipments, here we can find the tracking number, the shipment number 2 is there, and for the product that's the what itself. Now if I go to the orders section here, you can see that the particular status would be completed from the admin end. Right, now if I go to the admin end and I go to the shipment section, here we can find the particular shipment that we had created, the shipment date, the carrier title, the tracking number, the total quantity, and from here we can view the shipment as well as for the requirement there. So here's the shipment information. So here's the carrier title, the tracking number, the inventory source, the shipping method, free shipping, the shipping price is $0 for the particular order itself. So this was the order section. Now sometimes it happens that the admin wants to make a refund for the particular order. So for example, here you can see that we have the refunds tab as well. Now if I want to make a refund for the particular order, what I'll do is I'll just go to the refund button. I'll tap on the refund button. We'll be on the create refund section, as you can see here, with the order information, the address information, payment and shipping information, and from here we can set the quantity to refund back to the stock there. Quantity to refund, basically that's one quantity, and here we can set up the refund shipping, whether we want to refund the shipping as well. If there are any adjustment refund that we can set up, if there's any adjustment fee, we can set that up as well, and we can see the particular grand total thereafter. Now to make the refund, because this was the offline payment method, so we can tap here on directly on the refund button, then out of the box the admin can refund back to the customer as per the requirement there. So you can see that the refund has been generated and the order status has been set to order closed. Now the same would be visible to the customer as well. So if I refresh this orders section page, you will see the particular order number 6 is now showing as closed because we have made a refund for the particular order there. Now if I go to the refunds, I can see the refund being done. This status is refunded for the particular order number 6 and the refund date is this. As you can see, from here we can view the details of the refund as well by tapping on the view button under the actions column there, and we can find the details of the same. So this was the order section, how the admin would be able to generate the invoice, shipment and the refunds, and how he can view the invoice, shipments and the refunds there. If any online payment method has been used by the customer to place the order, then the particular transaction ID, order ID and the payment method would be visible here for the same under the transaction section. Now coming to the shipment section. Under the shipment section, we'll be able to see the complete list of shipments that we've generated, and from here we can view the shipments by tapping on the view link or the view button under the actions column. For example, order number 6, let's tap here on the view button, then we can see the particular details of the shipment as well. Right, under the invoices we can see the complete list of invoices that we have generated. Here's the order number 6. the invoice was generated, it was paid, we can view the invoice as well. Under the refunds, we can see the complete list of refunds that we have done for the different orders. So order number 6, the refunded amount is $1,000, bill to refund date, and from here we can view the details of the refund as well. Under the transactions, you can basically add the transactions along with the ID, transaction ID, invoice number, order ID, transaction date, and under the actions column you'll have the edit and delete option for the transactions as well. To add a particular transaction, what you can do is you can tap here on the add transaction button, enter the invoice ID, select the payment method, enter the transaction amount, and tap on the save button to save the particular transaction. Now under the booking section, you'll find the complete list of orders that have been placed for the booking products within your store. So if you've created any booking products, as you know that we are able to create when we are creating a particular product. For example, if I go to the catalog section and products, and here if I go and try and add a product, you can see by default we'll be able to add simple, configurable, virtual, grouped, bundled, and booking products as well. So if you have created a booking product, then all of those booking orders would be visible under the booking section, and here you will find the particular order ID, the quantity, the booking from, and two values, the creation date, and from here you can view the details of the particular booking product by tapping on the same. And here you can with the order information, the address information, the payment information, the products ordered. As you can see, the booking product was ordered, booking from 11th August till 11th August from 9 AM to 9:45 AM, and from here you can notify the customer as well by entering a comment and tapping on the submit option as well. And for the same you can generate the invoice as well as per the requirement. So yes, that was much about the sales section in Bagisto, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the workflow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, sessions, or requirements, then you can anytime get back to us at support@bagisto.com, or you can raise a ticket at bagisto.uvidesk.com as well. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.